To be Wizards versus the Cavaliers, 8 p.m. Eastern start time. Cleveland's minus 7.5 with the total at 207. But despite laying a fairly substantial number here, Cleveland's on a 3-game losing streak. And they also failed to cover in 6 out of their last 10. Now, in addition to going to work without Rondo and LeVert, the Cavs are actually, unfortunately, going to have to play here tonight without their leading scorer, Darius Garland, as he's battling some back problems. So that's definitely going to hurt these guys offensively. And with that in mind, even when they're mostly healthy, the Cavs really don't score a whole lot of points. These guys are in the bottom 10 in offensive points per game. Now, these guys play some tough defense, but I tell you what, man, I really think that lack of offense is going to hurt them come playoff time. Now, they've also done a poor job of shooting from the stripe as well. They're taking on a Washington team who's beaten the likes of Detroit and Brooklyn twice recently. And as much as these guys have struggled this season, they're actually still doing a good job of shooting from mid-range. These guys are currently in the top 10 in offensive field goal percentage. Now, Kyle Kuzma, he's scoring nearly 17 points a night, along with 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Meanwhile, KCP, he's averaging nearly a dozen points a game himself, and he's also doing a pretty nice job of shooting the 3-ball as well. And speaking of offensive production, the Wizards do like to score late in games. They tend to score a lot of their points in that final frame. These guys are currently in the top 10 in fourth quarter scoring on the road. Now, when it comes to the injury report, Kristaps Porzingis is questionable to play here tonight with a knee. When it comes to the total in this one, Washington saw unders recently with Indiana, Detroit, and Phoenix. They're also 16 and 12 to the under when traveling. Meanwhile, the Cavs on the other side of things, they are 20 and 7 to the under this year at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And that's good for 74% in that category. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward Washington plus 7.5 and the under 207.